right, everybody. This is my second photo shoot for YouTube with my model Aman. So Aman, you have a little bit of experience with modeling, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit of experience. So anyway, I met her because her dad works where I work, and he randomly just asked me to take a picture. So I took this picture and gave it to her, and then after that, after I started doing these modeling shoots, I came across her picture and I wanted to shoot with her again, but this time I wanted to be planned out. So today, for this video, I'm going to be focusing on off-camera lighting. I want to show the importance of off-camera lighting, what it looks like when you don't use it and you use natural lighting, which is not bad. It just depends on your preference. But then I also want to show you how much better the picture will look with the off-camera lighting. So, you ready for the shoot?
Yes.
All right, she's ready for the shoot. Let's get started. All right, what's up, everybody? Like I said in the introduction of this video is all about using off-camera flash. This is one of those things that I had to learn how to do when I got into photography. I was like most people in using natural light, but I saw that if I wanted to progress and get better as a photographer, that I would need to understand off-camera flash. In this situation, you'll notice that the first thing I did was with the harsh sunlight outside, I put the model in the shadow against the wall right here. Against this brick wall was the best opportunity to get some nice shadows where I can completely control the light. Notice that whenever I use those lights, I have the model facing toward the light source, the main light source that I wanted to use to light her. So now in this situation, notice that we are now shooting toward the sunlight. Even though the sun is starting to set in the background, it still could be a really big challenge if you're trying to use natural lighting for this. Number one, notice the shadows on the ground. I had to stand in a way where instead of having her face the sun and I have the sun to my back, I put myself in the way where the shadows will be cast behind me. So that way I don't have to worry about those types of shadows being in the background of the picture. Of course, you can deal with that by framing if need be. But what I really wanted to capture in this is the backlighting. Use the sunlight as a backlighting source for the model. But the issue is that when you're shooting toward the sunlight, the camera wants to silhouette the model or the subject of the shot. So you'll get a bunch of shadows with no detail. By me using off-camera flash for this part of the shoot, I'm able to bring out the model and have her pop off the background even though there's a bright sunlight source behind her. So I wanted to show you how the shot would look when I didn't use the flash versus when I did use the flash, and you can see the difference in the two shots. off-camera flash just does so much more for this photo. The sun is starting to go down behind the building, and when that happened, I wanted to take advantage of the background. I wanted more of the background to be in the shot, and you'll see that coming up. Body looks awkward. All right. I'm wondering if maybe it's because where I was taking the picture from. Let's put your hand on your hip. Let's see how that. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. And so you see right here, I'm shooting through the chair. And this is just, I saw the chair there and I saw that it had some really nice patterns. And I thought that it would make for an interesting photo if I was to shoot the model through the chair. And it was just a little fun thing that I'm trying. Never be afraid to try different shots, different types of framing whenever you're doing your photos. And you'll come out with some really neat looking photos. 1, 2, 3. Always let my models take a look at the shots that we've done so far, so that way they get the chance to see how good they're doing during the shoot. Most of my models are brand new to modeling, so they like to see how it's going as the shoot goes on. They get to look at their facial expressions to see where they want to make corrections or how they might be doing some of their poses, and I just think it's a really good idea. It's all about communicating with the model. Let's come over just a little bit more so that way you're in the center of this thing. All right. So now face your body toward me, because you're gonna have your body face toward me. So here's the part of the shoot where I wanted to get more of the city in the background because I thought it would make for a more interesting shot. Now by this time the sun is going down, and so I'm not having to deal so much with battling the sunlight, the natural sunlight. This one is all about framing and all about the background interest. But by me using the off-camera flash, I'm able to make her really stand out on that background. And so now we're heading to the stairs. I wanted to get one of those stairway shots, and every time I change to a different type of lighting situation or to a different location, I always do a lighting test to make sure that I don't need to change my camera settings or the lighting settings. And I'm also using that light, the Godox AD200, which I'll also link it in the description, to backlight her. And you'll see the results of that here coming up. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna switch out the camera lens.
Okay. I like it.
See how it's lighting up your shoulder here?
Yeah.
So let me, all right, and I'm gonna back up some more. So you'll look up here. Check out the light in the background here, how it's flashing when I go off. So I have two flashes working. I have my rim light working. That small light serves for the rim light, and then my big light serves as the key light. All right, so Amon and I have wore out this location. We're getting ready to go across the street to a different location, and then she's gonna do an outfit change, and we're gonna go over by the river and get some more shots. So, how's it going so far?
Good.
All right, you ready? Let's go. All right, so we're gonna go over by that window over there, in that area, and hopefully the mosquitoes don't do us too bad. Got to do some photos. So, all right, so let's get you up here next to the window, and then yeah, you can just set that down. No, that's good. You set it. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I'm gonna turn off this flash for right now. I'm gonna move it behind you. I'm just trying stuff right now because the hard knock life of a model. Had to deal with the all-day grind of photo shoots. So this is where it starts to get interesting, because now it is completely dark outside, or it's almost completely dark outside, and I'm using the 2-light setup. As you can see over in the background, we have the Godox AD200, and it's going to throw light behind her as the rim light. And then I have the 600 set up again for the key light in the front of her. But also you have another lighting source, which is the lights that are coming through the window of this building right here. So you got to understand your camera settings. We killed this location. Understand your camera settings. Understand the look that you want. And now let's go over to the river. And then make adjustments accordingly. You want to change it when you get over there, or you want to?
Yeah, I can change it when I get
Okay, all right. So I have my 2-light set up. I'm going to use the Godox AD200. And then here's my Godox AD600. It's the big boy right here. So this light could overpower the sunlight. So I can use it in the middle of the day and still get some good light on my model. This is the area that we are going to do our shoot in. So got a nice path here. These rails could provide some really good leading lines. Okay. My model still has to change. I'll get the, you want me to get the tent? Okay. Nice. She ready for the shoot. She's a trooper. You ready for all of this stardom?
Yeah, I am.
The College World Series, everybody gonna see you, be like, who is that over there modeling? I'm gonna light you up here with this one, and then of course that one gonna be your background or your rim light. Okay. All right, you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, no. Huh? You just going with it? All right, cool. All right, another lighting test. Of course, we changed location, so have to do a lighting test. This is gonna be dope. I already see like behind you how the city is behind you. So lighting test. You can come up a little bit closer, because I want that light. The further any light source is away from you, it won't be as soft on you. Okay. The closer you are to it, the softer it'll look. So, all right. So light test. Hang on. 2, 3. All right. You gonna make me yawn. All right, look, check it out. I'm gonna delete that. Check out the rim light on her with the pathway lights and the city lights behind her. 2, 3. So in this situation, I didn't need the Godox AD200 to provide the rim light, because they already had lights on that path, and I decided to use those. So just pay attention to the lighting situation behind you. 2, 3. All right. So Amon, I appreciate you sticking in there. I mean, I know it was a long night. It's a long night. I'm hungry. She probably hungry, and her heels is hurting. But she was a trooper. Would you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Cool. She want to do it again. So, thanks for watching. This was kind of like a tutorial on lighting, and we got the chance to see how important it was to use off-camera flash so that you can keep a shoot going even when the lighting situation changes on you. Amon was just my model. She didn't understand nothing I was talking about with lighting, but I appreciate her being a good sport. Follow her on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Thanks.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Yep.